Welcome to Mickey Study Circle channel. In this video, we shall see how to create the cage, which is one of the component required in the ball bearing assembly. So we shall begin the process by selecting a new part file in the SolidWorks 2023. Click OK. We shall select the top plane for generating the sketches. So select the top plane and enter the sketch mode. Now we shall draw three concentric circles centered about the origin. So we'll go for the smart dimension and assign the diameter for the outer cage circle as 40 mm, followed by the inner cage circle diameter as 32 mm, and then this particular circle will be having a diameter of say 36 mm, and this 36 mm diameter we can just select that circle and change that to the construction circle. So this particular circle is used for creating the other constructions that we'll see later. So it will be in the construction line. So the other one will be the actual features line. So now we have created a fully defined sketch. So the outer cage circle, the inner cage circle, and the center line circle all are concentric circles, that is they're all centered about the origin in the top plane. So now we shall exit the sketch, go for the features and select the extrude command and ensure we are going to assign the thickness of 10 mm for this particular extrusion, and it is in the blind direction. So click OK. So now the part is generated. So now we need to create the ball pockets in order to house the rolling elements inside this particular cage. So for that, let us select the top plane again and select normal to. So now we'll go for the sketch mode, and then we need to have a reference circle visible. So for that, let me select sketch one in the tree and tell show. So you can just see that it is visible now. Now let me go for the circle option. Okay, so we need to select the top lane again, go for the sketch. So now you can just see that we are creating the sketch too. So select the circle option and then keeping the reference with the origin, and then the center point of this particular circle on the center line circle of the cage, draw a circle and assign the diameter of 10 mm for this particular circle. And still you can just see that it is underdefined. Let me select the line option and draw the vertical diameter of this particular circle. Let me use the trim option and trim this right half of the circle, and then let me select the center line, and from the center of the circle I'll simply draw a line in order to make this particular line as the axis of revolution for revolving this particular component. So now this part is also done. So now we'll just go for cut extrude in the features. So select this particular feature. I will select the revolved cut now. So we'll just assign. So you can just see that the revolved cut is generated, correct? So now let me just ensure that I'm selecting this edge and assigning a fillet of radii zero point 0.5 mm. So I've got a smooth edge generated now. So this is how I'm creating the fillet on these two edges. And this is the extruded, the revolved cut that is being generated. So however, this cage part can be treated as a sheet metal part, and we can use the uh, component of the shell to make it a sheet metal. So before that, we'll ensure that we're going to pattern this particular cutout. So we should have 7 numbers of this extruded cutout. So let me just select this along with the fillet, Let me just deselect the center circle. So now I'll go for circular pattern. So it is asking in which direction, so I'll just select this particular direction. So it is showing me the preview, and it has to be 7 in numbers, and then just click OK. So now you can just see that the part has been generated along with the fillets. So you should not forget to select the fillets also whenever you're going for the pattern making. So now I'll create a shell of this. So let me select the shell option here, and it is asking the width or the parameter for the shell. So the thickness of the shell, I can enter it as 0.4 mm. Press enter, and what all features. So let me select the outer face, the inner face, and this particular surface, and click on show preview. So it is just showing me like what all surface will be retained. So it will be having a thickness of 0.4 mm. So just click OK. So now this is the cage that has been created. So now we need to have a rivet hole on this. So let me select the top plane again and go for the sketch option and ensure the sketch one is visible so that the construction circle is visible. So now let me create the rivet hole. Select the circle option and draw a circle on this particular center line, and assign the diameter for this particular circle to be equal to say 1 mm. It is still underdefined, so let me select the line option, select the center line, let us draw a line vertically upwards like this of any arbitrary length. Fine. Then again select the center line, and then let us draw a line in such a way that it is touching the center point of this circle. Go to the smart dimension and assign the angle between these two lines, and that angle will be equal to 360 degrees divided by 14. So this is the value. So now you can just see that the circle is fully defined. So now let me come for the features and select the extruded cut. So just reverse the direction so that it is a through hole like this. So now you can just see that the rivet hole is created. So now we have created the rivet hole. So now we shall use the circular pattern to mirror this rivet hole for all the spaces between the ball pockets. So now what we can do is we shall select the circular pattern. So before it is asking in the direction, so select this particular face. So this is the face one, and the feature is this particular feature, that is the extrude cut, and then click OK. So now you can just see that the extruded cut is generated in between the ball pockets that has been created. So with this we complete the part modeling of the cage, and now we shall go for the material. Edit material, assign the material as AISI 304, click apply and close, and then just rebuild. So now you can just see that the cage has been created. So we have used the features of boss extrude first after creating the three concentric circles about the origin, and then we have created a circle on the center line circle and used the cut revolve command to create the ball pockets, and then we have provided the fillet for all the edges here, as you can just see. So this is the fillet that has been generated, and next we have used the circular pattern to create this particular ball pocket and the fillet, and followed by the shell option to remove the excess material and keep this particular entity as a sheet metal component. And next, the parameter here is, you can just go edit feature. So it is 0.40 mm is the thickness that we have given. So next we have created the rivet hole by drawing a circle again on the centerline circle, and then the diameter is equal to 1 mm, and then we have created the extrude cut, and then we have patterned this extrude cut in between the ball pockets. So with this we complete the generation of the cage component which is used in the ball bearing. Thank you all for watching.